Welcome everybody. I'm Lizzie Brooks from Lizzie Brooks Yoga and Fitness. Thank you so much for showing up today. Today is a very special day and I have you guys to thank for that, my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber yet, you can be with the click of a button. It's free, please do. So today's flow is 500 subscribers flow because we did it and we have to celebrate. And yeah, we can celebrate with some champagne. Yeah, we can celebrate. We can have a piece of cake. But you know how Lizzie Brooks Yoga and Fitness has to celebrate with movement. So we are going to do something very silly, which is we're going to do 500 seconds of pure, unadulterated core work. So 500 seconds, if you don't know, I had to do a little math, is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So we got it, right? We got this. So come on and join me. Thank you so much, subscribers. And what do I want to say? Join me on the mat. All right, everybody, let's get right into it. I've got my trusty timer that I'm going to start. We have 8 minutes and 20 seconds of core work. Not even 10 minutes? Come on. Here we go. Begin plank pose. All right, so we're in our plank pose, not sagging, not overlifting, but right there, organizing the organs towards the spine really nicely like a shelf. And we're just gonna start a slow mountain climber, drawing one knee in and up and the other knee in and up. So we're drawing the knees and the shins pretty much towards the center line. And now we're gonna switch it to knee to outer elbows. Now, modification is here or even here, just a little lift. You can come to that all fours position at any time. Breathing here. And no, is our core work all gonna be in plank? No, hallelujah. Why would I torture you for subscribing to my channel? I wouldn't, I just wanna give you strong abs. Lower your knees. Shift back into a child's pose, just for a moment. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Come into standing, and we're going to do what we were doing on the floor, but we're going to cross here. So yes, core work can be done standing, and you can bring in the balance. So elbow to opposite knee, and what the heck, we're getting a little cardio. Why not? All right, so if you want a little bit more, really lift and draw in. Bring that knee up and in and the elbow down and diagonal. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Come on back down to the mat. Feet in front of you. Take your hands underneath the thighs, roll your shoulders back. Get those paraspinal muscles active, lean back. Maybe the feet lift, maybe they're not. Breathing here, activating through the entire body and staying steady in that breath. Now you can stay with this and hold on to the legs for a little reach back and up, or you can let go and come back and up. Again, you can have your heels down and just come up and down with the torso. So please pick your poison, working that core. You made me do this. Didn't want to do it, but I hit 500 subscribes. So thank you so much. And last one, hold, everybody lift it up. Cross at the ankles, and however you get there, get back into your plank pose. We have 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Breathe here in your plank pose. All right, so forearm down, I don't care which one, other forearm down, and back up. The feet going wider will make this more attainable, probably a little easier for you because you have a little bit of a kickstand side to side. Feet together, ball joints touching, is going to be much harder to stabilize. So choose what works for you. One more time through the 4 different movements: forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Child's pose reach, we're just getting a little length. And come back. I said it had to be continuous movement. Rise up to plank, side plank. Taking your left hand down, stagger your feet. Stagger 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. It doesn't matter if it's this way of staggering or this, it's up to you. Breathing, and then lower the hips and reach. Lower and reach. Now, really careful, check in with that top hip. Is it tilting forward? Probably not. It's probably tilting back. See if you can take it right over the lower hip. If this is too much, then please, especially for the shoulder or the obliques, then just hold or lower your bottom knee. It's still core work. Breathe. 2, 1, and other side. Stay where you are. I'm just going to switch this way. Plank pose, breathing here. And then we're going to take the left hand down, stagger the feet, and reach up. Excuse me, right hand down. I'm mirroring you guys. Stay here or lift and lower. That top arm might be at the waist, and you might not be lifting and lowering. Instead, you might have your bottom knee down on the ground. So when we talk about the core, we're not just talking about the surface stuff, all the way through like the core of an apple, as I always say, and also that side body, obliques, paraspinal muscles, pelvic floor, all of that. Ooh, last one. Hold, and coming back into plank pose, downward dog. Let's just give it a little stretch. Again, walk your hands back to your feet. Come all the way up to stand. And bring the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Let's check our time. And shake it out. So we have 3 minutes. All right, go wide with your stance. Reach up. Of course, I have to put some yoga in here. Exhale, fold. Stretch a little bit. Transition over to one side of your lunge. Bring both feet in the front of your mat or towards the front of your mat for your wide-footed chair. And then go even wider for bear pose. Bring your hips back and your arms forward. Now lift your organs away from the floor towards your spine. Wake up the inner thighs. So again, we're working the entire core, pelvic floor, even the inner thighs are getting active as a connection to the core. Breathing here, working that back body. And turn the heels in, fingertips down, a little bit of a malasana squat. Then walk the hands behind you, but don't let your hips touch the floor. And come into your tabletop. The fingertips can point forward to the sides or back, lifting up here. Walk your feet closer together. 2 minutes. Right knee draws in. Stay here or extend that leg. Oh my Lord. Breathing here. A whole new way to work the core, also working the glutes. Bend the knee and back down. Right foot comes more into the center. Left knee draws in, maybe. Stay here or maybe take it up. Breathing, activating, pressing down into the floor. Bend that knee and back. Full extension, lift. Open the shoulders, exhale, come down. I can't only ever just work one body part. Interlace, come back into your modified boat pose. You can stay there or go to where you were before, arms forward, back, or full extension now. Breathing here. And slowly lower it down. We'll roll all the way down for our final minute here. I should not have that keep timing out. Don't want to make you do anything any more than you need to. Interlace your fingers behind your head, tuck your tail, reach your legs up. They don't have to be straight. Start to scissor back and forth here. Kick, 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 kick. Keep the legs straight. Lift the torso. Little wiggling back and forth. Then pause. Right elbow towards left ankle and center. Left elbow towards right ankle and center. Lower down, lift the pelvis. Lift the chest, elbow towards left ankle, center. Left elbow towards right ankle, center. Lower down, head and chest, lift the pelvis. One more time, lift, cross, center, cross, center, chest and head down, pelvis lifts, pelvis lifts, pelvis lifts, pelvis lifts. You're done. All right. So that was 500 seconds because that's a time frame we should go by. 500 seconds of core work. I really appreciate that you are supporting me, even by watching this video right now, and supporting yourself by doing movement, by taking even 500 seconds out of your day to change the landscape internally and even externally. So please subscribe if you haven't already. I can't wait to do 1,000 seconds of core work with you when we reach 1,000. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Namaste.